Hello, this is Aoven. I've been playing this game for years, pushing the highest content with friends and guildmates who are trying to do the same. But not today. Meet Aolu, my fresh max level guardian druid tank. This series will take you through the dungeons and raids that I do, and log the trials and tribulations along the way. I won't be grouping with anyone that I know unless they are of a similar or lower item level. Anyone who signs up in the group finder will be fair game. My goal will be to achieve a rating of 2500 in Mythic Plus by the release of 10.1. This is a brand new series. Welcome to Zero to Hero. Well, welcome back for the last of the Mythic Zero videos, at least for now. I don't know if I'll do them next week. I might. We'll see. I think it'd be kind of weird to redo them. If I do, I'll probably just... If I do it, I'll probably just do it and do like a little video or a little thing at the beginning of the video, kind of just explaining that, hey, I reran these, this is the gear I got, you know, whatnot. But, kind of just pulled a group together. The DH decided to stick around and help because I went back and helped him get the core. He said he'd help me clear this, and the hunter decided to stay too, so... we just pulled in a couple of Evokers, a healer, and a DPS, so... As soon as everyone gets here, it gets buffed up, we'll go ahead and start pulling all these. I am floating. They levitated me. Let's go ahead and do my normal dungeon pulls. Pull this, pull them back. Go ahead and do this, start getting our defensives up.
Ice shield.
Nothing too crazy here. Try to get that interrupt.
Excavating blast.
Try to make sure that nobody gets tectonic slammed there. Oh, I should have grabbed that trinket from the DH. He said he'd give me that trinket. I'll try to remember after the dungeon. We'll see. Oh, and it did turn him off.
Ice
Oh
shield.
my. Interrupt on that. I actually googled how to turn off the proc alerts, which is awesome. Oh my, they're pulling a lot. That's fine. That should
Ice
be
shield.
okay. Try to get an interrupt on this. Pop our defense, our big defensive, get some heals going. And then we just, I think all we can do now is just keep our Iron Fur up and pray that we don't die. And our Juggernaut is in the great position for the next pack. Let's go ahead and pull him with these two Chill Weavers. Try to keep our buffs going here.
Excavating
Get out of the blast.
Ice shield.
I like just pull them out of here. Yeah, we'll just do that. Get them out. Pop a heal to heal back that damage from the tank or the Juggernaut hit.
Excavating blast.
Kind of just narrating what I'm doing.
Ice shield.
But I think after this, like I said, I'm gonna maybe come out with a couple videos of just like trying to push as high as I can in this first week of this character. Probably just run my own key, invite who I can, tank the dungeons, see how it goes, you know. Oh god, my UI is... I'm
Steel
so
barrage.
confused. It's horrible. Anyway. Alright, we made it through.
Blazing rush.
Heal back all that damage we just took, try to dodge the frontal. Then you got hit by that, hopefully they don't die. They're not popping a defensive. We will pray for them.
Steel barrage.
Steel Barrage. I don't really have a defensive for this, so we're just gonna
Blazing rush.
go ahead and heal it back up with Enraged Regen. I'm gonna hold my CD for the boss, I think. I might actually hold it for the Whelp phase. We do have like a kind of a carry Demon Hunter in here. So we'll see how that goes. So maybe I don't need to worry about it all that much. Hail Bomb's going out.
Hail bombs.
Move to our next pedal. Nothing too crazy going on. Chill Storm, it's like way off in the boonies there, so that's not horrible. Hopefully our team just doesn't like fall over dead. That Nunya looks like they're gonna fall over. Good luck.
Awaken whelps.
Apparently they needed a bit more than luck. Yeah, I can give them a summon here, or a res. Looks like it worked.
Frost overload.
Get these all picked up, get the Frost Overload going, get some heals, and
Frost
get that
overload.
stun. Not too bad. We're all alive. It's like nothing bad
Awaken
happened at
whelps.
all. More whelps. More whelps left side.
Frost overload.
Let's try to get these buffed. Try to hit that interrupt.
Frost Overload.
I did it a little early. I hit it a teeny bit too early there. Move out of these hail bombs. We're actually going to move over here because everybody's a little spread. Actually, we're just going to hold him straight. He's dead. Oh, actually, let me see if I can trade this guy before he gets up. Oh. I don't need both of them, but... Hopefully you didn't get rid of it. Okay. Just go ahead and put this on. How do I go up? Oh, it's over here. Looks like Sorithian roll. Or won it. It's just the ruby whelp shell. They can train it, but I mean, you probably want a higher item level one before you like spend all the time training it up. That, by the way, that whole like mini game that they found with that is really cool. The like how to train your dragon stuff. Who do I give this to, by the way? Sorithian. Trade. All right. Go ahead and pull this guy. Try to make sure we don't get knocked out into the boonies here. Pull that Scorchling off of him. Actually, pull this Scorchling too. Oop. Actually, did not mean to go that far back. Hopefully I don't get, didn't aggro anything. Looks like we're good. We'll dodge the breath. I'll get knocked this way, I guess. Nunya died.
Thunderjaw.
Nunya should be coming back. We're alright. As long as the Demon Hunter's here, I think everything's just going to die pretty quick. We can go ahead and interrupt these with our Roar. Pop Nature's Vigil. Should probably pop them on these packs whenever we can.
Inferno.
Go ahead and aggro all this for them.
Flame Dance. Burnout.
Pop a heal. Keep ourselves up. Make sure all these get killed. Get interrupted. Oh, it's so much easier to see things now. I'm actually just like, I'm so happy that if anything came out of this bear, like figuring out that you could turn that down is about the greatest thing I've found in like the last couple of years of playing this game. I'm so annoyed that I never like spent the time to just Google that in the past. I don't know what I was thinking.
Dance.
Apparently I just wasn't thinking at all, but happy that I know that now. I can just turn it off. Anyway.
Burnout.
So that destroyer's dead. We'll come over here. I'll just gather these Scorchlings. So I was watching like some of the highest roots for Mythic Plus, and apparently they just skip the dragons on the hierarchies. They do a lot of trash downstairs, and for the 2 dragons, they just wait for them to pat before they move past, and then they just run past where they would. They run fast past the areas where they pat, so you don't accidentally pull them, and then you don't have to kill them. And like we could probably try that here. I'm just gonna do it. We'll see if we can do it. I don't know if it's gonna work, but if it's there, we'll probably end up just having to kill it because people will probably get impatient waiting. But
Inferno.
We'll pull this guy up so that he
Burnout.
doesn't do stuff. So he'd usually be like, I think he sits like right in this little passageway. Yeah, he came back like right when I got here, so.
Flame breath.
What you would do is if you get through this quick enough, you would basically just wait for him to fly off, and then you would just bypass him. And it saves you time, because you don't have to spend the time killing the dragon by himself. And these are fairly difficult mobs on higher keys because of the molten blood and the flame breath and the shock. And I'm sure people watching have had people die to these dragons many times. I know I've had several tons of people die to these. It's not a very uncommon thing. Cerinthian has the living bomb.
Inferno. Flame dance.
Go ahead and knock him out of that flame dance until he dies. We'll move the destroyer back so people don't accidentally pull the pat that's near us now.
Burnout.
If only I could charge to my teammates. That would be the best. At least RLP is a really fast dungeon. Like, this might be the fastest dungeon we do, actually. I just, boop you? I can't. Soon. Do this, though. Pop and interrupt. Get away from the Flame Dancer when it dies. My bad. I didn't even notice what happened. I don't know why he's saying my bad. Alright. Pull this dude. Honor the sacrifice. So ritual's going out. Go ahead and go to that.
Molten boulder.
What dodge the boulder? This shouldn't be too bad. We just want to make sure that the interrupts get happened. Oh, and they're on the Nunya. That was the worst time to do that. Uh-oh. I should have been popping a defensive there too. Oh, is he just gonna? He just runs through the fire.
Molten
oh no.
boulder.
I mean, they had to get to this side. I guess they could have just like gone around this way, but.
Ritual of blaze binding.
I mean, the boss will die by the time. I'm not worried about it.
Molten boulder.
Just come over here, make sure this thing gets interrupted, kill the boss.
Roaring blaze. Searing blows.
Alright. Keep going. Ooh, they got a cloak. Down here and get aggro on everything we can. I have raid tomorrow too. I've been thinking about maybe doing like a little bit of a raid series too, where I just kind of commentate over bosses we've already killed and talk about like my insights on it. I know there's tons of guides out there, so I don't really want to make like just like a full-on boss guide, but maybe like a tank point of view and the things I pay attention to and stuff like that. The only reason I really haven't done it is I could do it for heroic easily because I full cleared heroic, but I couldn't do it for mythic. I could do it for the first 3 on mythic, but I'd feel weird because I'm only 3 of 10 or 3 of 8 mythic right now. Probably 4 of 8 tomorrow, as long as we don't like shit the bed horribly, right?
Flash fire.
Pop a health pot, get some defenses going.
Lightning storm. Flash fire.
Try to get some stuns going on these if we can. It's kind of a big pull. The routes I saw, people have been pulling these, all this together. And it's a lot because you have the double flash fire interrupts, right? So people need to make sure to be hitting those. In a pug like this, it may not be the most, the smartest thing to do, but it is fast. Let's go ahead and pull those into this. Oh, I did completely miss that interrupt. That was something that I did there. Let's try to make sure we have some aggro on everything. The storm shield broke immediately. Try to make sure we hit these and hit the next interrupt that pops up. During the lightning storm, I'll pull these thunderclouds in. Get everything all gathered up, and then we'll kill the final boss. Kind of a funny dungeon, like nothing too crazy happened. We didn't have any toxic people. It had a pretty good group. The the evoker just kind of like running through things was kind of funny. But almost done. 14 minutes speed run. Let's go. So I learned some interesting stuff about this boss also recently. So the 50% only happens when both bosses reach 50%, and then Kirka can't be roaring when it hits 50%.
Winds of change.
So what you do is you hold him in the middle here.
Storm fire breath. Storm slam.
And then we're gonna just roll over here.
Interrupt.
So they should be focusing Kirka, right? And what you would do is you get the dragon as close to 50% as you could.
Winds of change.
And then once she gets like 55% or so, you'd stop DPS on the dragon immediately. And you would then
roaring fire breath.
After stopping DPS, you would then DPS the other person until she comes down to breathe again, which would give you like full uptime again on the boss.
Winds of change.
To do as much damage as you can. And then you would like during that time, and that just allows you to get even more damage before phase 2 starts, because phase 2 is the most dangerous point in the fight, right? And then after that, you just lust blow up the boss and continue, and it's like it's a strategy for hierarchies. Nobody else has leather except for this demon hunter. They have a better helm. Oh. Anyway, well, that's the end of that dungeon. And that's all 8 dungeons for me. Gonna go ahead and call her quits, and it's nice of people to hang out, and probably be back to do a Mythic 0 in the next video, so... Or a Mythic 2. It'll be a Mythic 2. I think it's a quarter stars, maybe? I don't know. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and knock that out, or maybe I'll surprise you and we'll try to just get into like some kind of random key, and I don't know, we'll figure it out. But thanks again for watching, and if you enjoy this content, feel free to leave a like and a sub and all that, and comment or whatnot. Helps out the algorithm and whatnot. And we'll see you next time. Thanks again. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.